What's up, guys? Welcome back. Pretty interesting little thing happened there in the break. The things I do to try to give people advantages.
Yeah.
So we were having, if you're in channel MLG, you'll know what's going on. Trying to decide who's going to play the next game. And the trivia question was the proper spelling of the last name of Artosis, and you must join the channel of that answer. And literally only 2 people are there right now. So I'm not sure if I explained it improperly or what. But we do have 2 people.
Yeah.
We do have 2 people. So, Mr. Chris, are we about ready?
I am definitely ready. Are
Cool.
you ready?
Yeah, by the way, guys, remember, join the Twitch chat, provide your suggestions, and I'm going to be casting this next game, and that's what's going to happen. Should I start the game? Nick, should you observe? As long as it's be on your computer?
Yeah, I can observe. Well, I can observe, and I'll just come to whatever you're talking about.
I guess I'll observe.
All right,
Wait, what did Linux say?
He said you observe.
Okay, I'll observe. That's fine.
Yeah. It makes better sense because you can control what you want to talk about.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to jump into another game here on the MLG stream. Hope you're having a good time. If you like the content, go to youtube.com/officialmlgsc2 and subscribe. And, of course, tune in when we're live. We try to go live around 3 p.m. We're trying to dodge WCS error, all the WCSs basically. So we usually go live around 3 p.m. Eastern each day, and then we go until about 6. Or sometimes we'll start a little bit earlier at 1. It depends what's going on that particular day. But here we are in this game between in the bottom left-hand location.
Why is your UI still bad?
I don't know. I'm sorry. Does it matter too much?
Eh.
In the bottom left, we have the purple Protoss player, Gaffie. His opponent oh, actually, this is the bottom right. Wow, the minerals on the left-hand side that really confuse me. Okay, the bottom right, we have Gaffie, the purple Protoss player. His opponent in the bottom left-hand location is Kitalor. I recognize his name. I'm not sure where. I think he played in a chaotic arena with us before. But we got a PBZ on Red City. A pretty big map. A lot of people might not be familiar with it, so allow me to slowly discuss the different properties of this map. We have a pretty narrow, lots of narrow choke points. 3 bases is relatively easy to hold, provided you have proper...
You can carry on describing the features of the map, but in the style of a nature presenter.
So as we can see, and again, please be very quiet as you are watching so we can truly enjoy the entire experience of the map of Red City. There are a lot of very interesting features that you must look closely to be able to spot and identify. Now, looking as the wind blows through the smokestack, one of the most impressive natural resources in this map of Red City. We have the smokestack shimmering in the darkness. But again, don't be too loud. You don't want to disturb anything in the area, as this is very preserved territory. And we need to make sure we respect everything here. Of course, to the left-hand side of the map, we have fire looming in the darkness. Nobody knows the source of this fire, but let us sit and appreciate the existence of these flames seemingly out of...
You are also on a team, is that correct?
I am.
Alright, we'd like to tell the stream what team that is.
Root Gaming.
Okay, now subtly promote every Root Gaming sponsor before the 4-minute 30 mark.
So on this this Red City map, we got a PBZ again, and you know this wouldn't be possible without Twitch.tv, this game. So be sure to thank them. Twitch.tv, again, very important to actually watching these productions. Also, we see this probe kind of scouting in the main base, and these actions on for these guys is actually pretty high, especially Gaffie. And Gaffie is probably using a DAS keyboard, if I wanted to say so myself. Root Gaming is sponsored by DAS keyboards, so be sure to check them out. Now, also, what's happening here in the natural expansion is an expansion is going to be finishing up. And if, you know, expansions are all about expanding businesses. And if you have a business, you need to have business cards. And you got to check out My Card Info for business cards, stuff like that. And I'm not sure if I know the rest.
Okay, stop. Time is up. Cast like your life depends on it.
My life depends on it. All right, guys, so This is the most important game in the history of the world, and I am so proud to present it to you. We have the premier players in existence. In the bottom left-hand location, we have Kitalor, and this guy has a story. Everyone needs to be watching this guy. Everyone needs to be in here watching this right now. This is the most important game in the history of StarCraft 2, playing against Gaffie. Now, the history behind these guys is actually unequaled. You're not going to find any two players that have a bigger rivalry. They have played millions of games against each other, and they have decided that this is the one where they will decide who is the best. So everyone needs to be in here watching this right now, because if you're not, you are going to be missing out. We have an amazing Zealot versus Zergling micro battle. This is the most amazing, intense micro I've ever seen. The Zealot going to get away, only losing 40 energy on the shields, so he's going to be just fine.
Okay,
the Zergling
stop. Cast without any emotions in a monotone.
So we have the Zergling just chilling over here on the right-hand side. Looking for a Zealot. Probe's going to be mining at the natural, just getting minerals and returning it back to the Nexus. And looks like we have a scout. It's not doing really anything that interesting. Queen's going to poke away and kill that probe. Not a big deal. Creep is going to be spread here across the map. And I feel like the Zerg player is probably winning. But the Protoss, not too far behind, adding on some gateways here. Actually, those are 2 Stargates, so he's going to be making some air units. And
okay, stop. In the style of a Hollywood Oscar-winning moment.
Stop. And I am proud to present 2 Sentries, a Zealot, and a Mothership Core at the front of this natural expansion. This is the moment they have all been waiting for. They have been waiting 7 minutes of game time to be produced out of the gateway, but it is finally their time. And joining them halfway through on this gateway, we have another Sentry is going to be on the way, and more importantly, a special thanks to 2 Phoenixes that are actually being produced out of these Stargates. That is going to complete the cast of one of the most impressive Protoss compositions we have ever seen in the history of StarCraft 2
stop. You may cast normally, but you must keep your tongue outside of your lips.
Okay, so we got 3 Huffers on the left-hand side on the map of Red City, and we got 2 PhDs in production, so it looks like he's going to try to do some micro and try to harass his opponent's economy with these Phoenixes. And I'm glad Lennox is not slowing the camera right now, because I feel like
okay,
this is...
stop. Pick any unit on the map.
Okay. Wait, okay. I picked one.
Cast from that unit's point of view. How is that unit's day going?
Well, I wonder when my owner is going to stop being lazy and tell me to inject, because I'm at 38 energy and I have nothing to do. I'm just chilling here. I could either be dropping a creep tumor right now. I could be injecting larva into this hatchery to make more. There we go, finally. Thank you. Geez, it took you so long, and I'm at 23. So, look, I'm at 25, so can you just have me put down a creep tumor, please? This is ridiculous. I'm at 20. Can I put down a creep? I just want to do something. I mean, I don't know what's out there, and I just want to protect this hatchery, and I want to make sure we have vision. So just let me put a creep tumor on the ground. I have 35 energy now. Gosh, this is boring. I guess...
stop. Cast in the style of Nick.
Okay, so we have some Lings attacking this 3rd base, and this is not a very efficient... Yeah, you know what? These Lings are just going to die. They're going to this choke point, and... This is just okay. So we have the Sentries attacking this Nexus, and they don't need to be doing that. Okay, a good force field, and these Lings, they needed to be evacuating a long time ago, and now they're all going to die. Really good play by the Protoss player there, and the Lings, that wasn't the smartest thing in the world by the Zerg player. It might have been much better if he had just poked in there and then kind of backed away, and made sure to not be cost inefficient, because the math behind that is obviously the Lings are there. You're just throwing
stop. Cast as if you are desperately hoping that your favorite player is watching and you want to earn their heart.
Okay, so this favorite player. I gotta pick a favorite player. Every player is so awesome. First of all, so this. Let's see. I don't know if I have a favorite player. Okay, so let's see. Okay.
If you don't have a favorite player, just say the first one that pops into your head.
Okay. So this is almost perfect saturation. This is almost perfect play. Who would do it better would be like someone like Sase. Sase would just, Sase knows exactly how to set things up, and this Protoss is coming very close to achieving that. This style just reminds me so much of Sase. This Phoenix, this multi-prong harassment, being absolutely everywhere and being absolutely perfect with macro, and it's very heartwarming, and it motivates me to play more StarCraft. Not only that, play more Protoss. And it's like, this could be better. I mean, Sase right now, he'd probably be sending Zealots into the space on the left-hand side. He's probably be attacking with DTs in the main. He'd probably be doing War Prism micros, stuff like that, and it would just be absolutely phenomenal. But that's okay. Gaffie isn't there yet. He's not as good as Sase.
Okay, stop. You may not use any unit or building names. You must call them as how they look.
So we have these creepy crawly things coming to the middle of this arena of sorts, and this high-tech unit going to be scooting away there, going to be attacking this area on the right-hand side of the map. These glowy eyes of Mordor are going to be very very vulnerable here. We have some sort of projectile coming out of that Nexus.
Okay, stop. In the style of William Shatner.
I don't know if I can do that. I'm terrible with actors. Nick could tell you that. I'm sorry.
Okay, fair enough. The
I
chat
failed.
was asking for it, but fair enough.
William Shatner.
Star Trek.
Yes.
The old ones.
Give me a hint.
Captain Kirk.
Okay, I'm really.
I wouldn't be like, I haven't seen Star Trek for like,
yeah, I haven't either.
Probably 18 years.
I
so.
apologize on that one.
No, it's absolutely fine.
Okay.
You may only cast in questions.
So I have no. Okay, is this Zerg going to attack across the map right now, or is this Protoss? Is he going to play defensive? I mean, is he going to go for Void Rays? Is that the best option here? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if this Nexus is this Nexus the right decision. I don't know. Is this the right way for this engagement to happen? That choke point, I don't know if is that the best decision for the Roaches and the Hydras to engage there. Should the Protoss be upgrading a little bit more? I mean, I don't know if should the Zerg be upgrading even more than the Protoss player? Should he even be worrying about these Phoenixes? Should the Phoenixes even be expending their energy on these Hydras? Should the Hydras be pursuing there? Should the creep be spread out a little bit more? These I'm not sure. Should he have a higher probe count at this point in the game? Is 74 too much? Is that enough cannons?
Stop. You may only cast in sentences of 3 words. No more, no less.
So, Protoss winning. Phoenixes are scouting. Zerg is defensive at this point, spreading the creep. Zealots charging up. Will Zerg defend? Swarm hosts popping out. Phoenix is looking around. Zealots killing drones.
Okay, stop. 3-word Destiny.
Sorry?
3-word sentences in the style of Destiny.
Oh, God. StarCraft is bad. Community needs negativity. We should hate. League of Legends. League of Legends. Zerg is underpowered. Watch my stream. Destiny,
Okay, stop.
Destiny.gg.
You have just been dumped or divorced.
All right, guys. So we're entering the 18-minute, 30-second mark of this game, and while this game might appear really exciting and we have a lot of swarm hosts, you gotta remember that it just doesn't really matter. Like, if you're gonna be happy, like, I mean, watching StarCraft is great, but you just got to realize that, you know, life still moves on outside of a StarCraft game. And, you know, I'm going through some tough times on my own here. Like, you got to realize that, you know, this is fun and all, casting StarCraft, but there was someone I really cared for, and now they're no longer a part of my life. So I apologize to begin with for any lack of enthusiasm, but I just want you guys to know that I'm not in the best shape right now. It's pretty much all I'm thinking about.
Right, you are beginning to realize that Sase could be your rebound guy.
Sase can what?
Be your rebound guy, the guy to get you over this relationship you just got out of.
So, I'm pretty sad, but I just got word that, oh my gosh, wow, I just literally got, guys, actually, you know what? This is the best game I've ever seen. This Protoss players, it's so dreamy the way he's playing. It reminds me of, it reminds me of Sase right now. Just the way this Protoss player is playing. He's microing.
Okay, stop. You believe you are better than every player here and get progressively more angry as they do stuff wrong.
God, this is absolutely. Why is he's engaging the swarm host? Doesn't even make any sense. It's just so counterintuitive. The swarm host will just kill your entire army. And the Void Rays, first of all, the prismatic alignment, that was about a half a second too soon. You want to wait that a little bit. I just wish the Protoss player would play a little bit better. And he got to split up these Roaches and Hydras. It's just, this isn't the right way to play. I wish that these guys would just, I mean, just let me resume from replay and play from both these guys' point of view at the same time, and the game would actually last forever, because that's how good I am. It just would never end, because I'd always make the right decisions. I'd make the right, and just the calculations would be so much better. The Void Rays is taking damage by the Spore. Don't engage Spore Crawls. You got to back up those Void Rays. This is the absolute, like, I could play so much better than this. It's just absolutely unbelievable. The Roaches, what are you going to do against Void Rays? Are the Roaches going to shoot up? No, that's not going to happen. The Hydras, they're just going to melt away. You want to bunch them together. You want to rally them maybe in your main base and then engage the Void Rays at a later point. On the same token, though, the Mothership Coin needs to, you got to recall it back. And there's the GG, both those players. It's just, why do we even do that, man? Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
Very well done. How did you find that?
Oh, it's hard. It's always difficult. There's always a lot of thinking you got to do on the fly, but it's a good exercise, I think. Certainly fun. This is certainly fun. Thanks for your suggestions, guys, in the chat. Thank you, Mr. Gaffie and Kitalor. And quick disclaimer: that was all acting. I hope no one, like, I always feel bad, like, if I'm saying stuff, like, really bad about the players or something, people are actually
it's really awkward when people come into the stream
exactly
this and
so
don't get that this is all acting, this is all improvisation.
Yeah, people watching, I didn't mean any of that stuff. Like, I'm actually having a great time. I didn't come out of a bad relationship. I didn't break anyone. I didn't break up with anyone. I'm a happy guy, and I love Destiny. Destiny's my bro. All those, there we go, disclaimers. Yeah, no, that's the main thing I always worry about. So that was fun. No, I had a good time.
All right, so that means next it is time for you both to work together.
Okay. I like it. I like it. Oh, and we have just enough time to do that too. So guys, if you want to participate, join channel MLG. When we come back, me and Nick are going to be tag teaming a little bit, working together to cast another game of StarCraft 2. And again, if you want to play, again, channel MLG on the North American server. We're going to get that set up, and that's going to begin after this break.